Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're gonna get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Draya Michele, best known from for what I know her from, Basketball Wives LA, and she's currently dating NBA basketball star Jalen Green, who is 23. Now Draya Michele is 40. He's 23. And unfortunately, in our society, when a female or woman dates a younger man, it's a big uproar, just like with what is her darn name, dating her young boyfriend. It's this whole big thing about it. But men do it all the time, and in our society, it's acceptable when men do it, but when women do it, it's this whole big thing. It's like with cradle robbing, so forth and so on. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to date anybody my son's age or anywhere in that bracket. The best I may do at 55, I think I'll go down to 50. I don't even know if I want somebody in their 40s. At 50, at least start at the 50 bracket, and I'll go up, a little up from there. Don't want nobody 80, but I start at the 50 range. But that's just me. I wouldn't want to be Draya Michele 40 dating somebody 23, and my oldest child is 22. But listen, this is the path she took, so she has to deal with it. The reason why they are with the tea time today is because New York is having its New York Fashion Week, which is a huge deal, and a lot of these celebrities, they get invited to these different fashion shows and the fashion events that happen after the fashion show. So these two have been in New York enjoying, New York Fashion Week, went to an event together. So the wee hours Thursday morning at 2 a.m. Thursday morning, or you could call Friday morning, however you kind of look at that thing, those two was out in the streets, seemed like they was having a little back and forth, and friends was trying to break it up. Now listen, they have a child together, so he's kind of stuck with Draya Michele for life. But at 20, well, he's 23. In your 20s, especially 23, and they said men mature later. He's still young. He still want to have fun. I don't know what a 40-year-old and a 20-year-old can talk about romantically. But I couldn't even picture myself if I was in my 40s or even now my 50s. I have a young boyfriend, and then if they do double dating with the other friends, all the other ladies is young, and here comes me. I don't know how Dre is doing it, but like I said, now she's stuck in it. Let's get into what happened to them the other night during this fashion week. Let me share a screen. Give it a second. You'll hear a little bit of sound. You're not going to hear too much, though. Run it after. You got the friend trying to hold it back. Mm, mm. Let me
Shopping.
just pause that. So exclusive boy toy NBA star Jalen Green, 23, caught on video in a furious 2 a.m. fight with girlfriend 40 outside Fashion Week party. So NBA boy toy Jalen Green and his actress girlfriend Draya Michele had to be separated by friends after a furious argument outside a glitzy New York Fashion Week party on Thursday night. The dramatic scenes unfolded around 2 a.m. outside boutique Soho Hotel, the Manor, where the pair had attended a Alice annual bash alongside the likes of Dakota Johnson, Selma Hayek, and Coleman Domingo. In the video exclusively obtained by the Daily Mail, Green 23 can be seen goading Michele 40 on the street outside the party before she rushes at him in an attempt to confront him. The pair are accompanied by two friends, both of whom then desperately tried to get in between the pair, who continued to hurl abuse at each other outside the 71 gin party. Stop, stop, stop. Everybody going to get into trouble, the friend can be heard shouting at Michele, who continues to try to get at her boyfriend of 2 years. Everybody forgive each other is then heard from the same pal. So we don't know exactly what happened, but they know at least you got good friends who was trying to de-escalate the situation before it became something really big. It is understood that the tensions then continued as they walked through the streets of New York in the early hours of Friday morning. There is a 17-year age gap between the pair, and their relationships caused a stir when it was revealed that Michelle has a son who is just 1 year younger than the Phoenix Sun star. Green and Michelle began dating in the summer of 2023, and they share a child together born in May 2024. The actress, most famous for her role in Basketball Wives LA, also has a 9-year-old son with then fiance and NFL star Orlando. The pair's young daughter was with them on their trip to New York, and Michelle was back on parenting duties by Friday morning, posting a video of her child wandering through Lower Manhattan. In the post recorded near City Hall, she wrote, "Baby in the Big Apple." There was no sign of Green in the clip. Mm, She's a beautiful girl. In the past, Michelle has opened up about her age gap relationship with the basketball star, telling the New York Post, I mean, you try to get to the point where you don't give a F, but you're still human and you still have feelings. Sometimes you can read things that are hurtful and you want to just let it roll off, but it doesn't always work like that. It also depends on what type of day you're having when you read the message. I take it because it comes with it, with the limelight. Like I said, but I'm human and I have feelings. Even me with doing this YouTube, it depends on when certain comments, I let a lot of comments slide, and even when they sideways. But sometimes if you catch me on the wrong day, then you catch me on the wrong day. Green and Michelle experienced their first major life change as a couple early this year when the guard was traded to the Phoenix Suns from the Houston Rockets as part of a deal that sent Kevin Durant to Texas. That was my first time experiencing a trade, Michelle said. I just think, as his girlfriend, my main responsibility is to support him wherever we were going. Back in July, she said they haven't found a home in Phoenix yet, but added, Phoenix is an amazing city. We were not disappointed with Phoenix at all, but I just need to be supportive of him and of the change, and then just try to make things as smooth of his transition as possible for him, and not stressing him out with the worries of moving and all that. He's not going to have to lift a finger. I'll handle all of that so that he can just relax and play basketball. Once he gets there, he won't have anything else to worry about. And that's just really what I try to focus on, keeping things convenient and easy for him. And you know what? That's what a girlfriend should do. Listen, I think this is not all on her. He engaged with somebody that was older than him. So if you're going to do this and you're going to not use protection and you're going to end up having a baby with the person, then you know what? You signed up for this relationship. So you should take part in making it work also. I will say this for Draya Michele. I don't see him, but listen, I'm not clairvoyant. I'm just taking wild guesses here, right? I don't see him marrying her. I just hope she's prepared for whichever way this relationship goes. And for Jalen, like, he's stuck with her for life because they have a child together. And I do wish them well. You never want to see a couple, not make it, so to speak. But at Draya Michele's age, unless she just doesn't want to get married, I wouldn't have played games, so to speak, getting with another person who just doesn't really want to go in a relationship direction that I want to go into. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on just age gap relationships, period. Do you think they can work when it's the opposite direction of the woman is older than the male? We've seen time after time, history has shown us that it works when the male is older than the female, because it's just women mature differently. And society has been conditioned to be okay with a man being with a younger woman, but society has not been conditioned to be okay with a woman being an older woman being with a younger man. They like to call them cradle robbers and all kind of other things. But let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.